is a really special day for me. You guys are going to see this on our walk, our 21st annual Sharing Down Syndrome Walk, which is a walk and a parade this year because of coronavirus. But these children mean the world to me. But there's two people here who who just changed our lives in so many ways. When we're nominating who would get the Nicholas Hall Legacy Awards, named after a little boy who we love, who passed away, and he was beloved. And this this we give to community members who serve and who help our community of the most beautiful kids in the whole wide world because of Down syndrome. So I want to present the first award to, there's two sisters, but the first award is for Stacie Wylie. Stacie, I met you when you were pregnant with Liam, and I know when I had David it was so hard because back then they told you just crummy things, and I was heartbroken, and I was so shocked. I go to her and she's like, "Isn't this great?" And I'm like, "What?" That was not what I was expecting. And I knew you'd lost a lot of babies, and you just treasured this baby God sent you, and even after he came, it was like even more enthusiasm, and that touched my heart so deeply, more than I can tell you. And a little bit switched to her because kind of they're like a tag team. Sorry, guys. This is Stephanie Spade, and I don't know if you can see the picture of the little boy. This is Liam. This is her little boy. But she so surprised me. They kind of came on as a team, and I'm not a party thrower. I don't know how to throw parties, but we celebrate these kids. So we were doing an Easter party, and you guys came, and you were very polite, but you came up to me and you said, "I love throwing parties. I'd love to help you do this." And I'm like, ugh, because it's hard. They are dynamic. They are dynamic handling all our wild parties. So in a minute, I'm going to have you say something. But I just want to present this to you and tell you I love you so much.
So much.
And I thank you for seeing your little boy for who he is and recognizing the gift God has given you. So we have our cute cameraman there. Will you share a little bit about how this little boy has changed you and touched your life?
Oh gosh. So Liam's just the light of my world, and I love him so much.
How old is he?
He's 5. He's starting kindergarten, and it wasn't until getting into school that this fierce mama bear came out and realized that I want my son to be challenged and pushed, and he's pushed by creativity in ways I didn't know. If he doesn't get it the first time, I've got to figure out a way to make it fun and make it work, and I love it because he challenges me as much as I push him.
I didn't know how much I love Facebook and Instagram. I watch all the stuff you do. You're just a tremendous family. And your mom, we should give her an award.
Well, she does need one.
She
made all those cookies.
About 8 million gingerbread cookies for our Christmas party. I'm always shocked when I go to your home. I'm always shocked. If you want a party, go to her home. She just makes it uplifting and fun. But this picture says it all. You love this little boy.
I love him too much.
Tell me what he means to you.
Well, this is my little nephew, and I just adore him. I mean, ever since he was born, I shouldn't admit this on camera, but I was the first one to hold him after Stacie gave birth. And I didn't realize that David
jealous.
didn't get a chance.
Before Dad?
I thought he already held him.
Like you didn't give her a choice, like, give me that baby?
Well, the nurse just took him, and I thought David had already gotten to hold him, and I said, "I'm next," and he hadn't had a turn yet.
He's only the father.
Yeah, just the dad, but so that's how much I love him.
Oh my gosh. We represent all the children in Arizona. What advice would each of you give to a new mom who's expecting? I'll have proud aunt who hogs babies tell first.
Well, just love them. Love them I hate to use the word normal because I just treat them typical.
Yeah.
Just a typical child. They can do anything.
Right.
It's what you limit them with yourself, because Liam is just smart as a whip.
Wow.
And he's got such a sense of humor, because I'd always say, he has this talker of people, and I say, "Liam, who's your favorite?" And he hovers over Auntie, but then he looks at me and he goes, "Uncle Ryan, Uncle Ryan." And then he laughs. And then he laughs at me and thinks it's so funny. He sure is. So, I mean, he's just so smart.
I love
So, never underestimate your kiddos.
Right. And no matter what they achieve, we have some of our kids who are, they're all amazing, but kind of they blow you away with what they understand. What tell me with you what he, not just what he means to you, but what you've learned from him.
I'm gonna share a mantra that I learned at a Down syndrome clinic, and that I do with Liam often, and that I need to do myself. And so I'm gonna share with all the mamas. I'm gonna look at the camera, stop, squeeze, breathe. So sometimes our kids have sensory overload and meltdowns, and it's a matter of looking at Liam, getting his focus, stop, a gentle squeeze of the arms to refocus, and breathe. And I think when you're busy in life, you're busy at work, you're trying to work and raise a kid during COVID, and you're flying by the seat of your pants, just stop, squeeze, and breathe. It's going to be okay. You're going to get through it, and our kids will get through it, and we'll be stronger for it.
Oh, that is beautiful. I think for all children, because all kids can be wiggly, and I love this. The thought we always put on the plaque says, I will act as though what I do makes a difference. Sorry.
I love Ben Franklin too, don't you worry.
I'm humbled that I wish I could be more eloquent in telling you how you have made such a difference.